As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This isn't just a quote. It's a law of life. It's a mirror held up to your mind. It tells you one simple truth. Your thoughts are not passive. They are not fleeting. They are the architects of your destiny. What you think about consistently, you become. What you dwell on internally shows up externally. You are not the product of your environment. You are the product of your mental environment. And every result you experience, good or bad, is just a shadow cast by the thoughts you allow to live in your mind. You want success? It starts in your thoughts. You want peace? It lives in your perspective. You want growth, achievement, transformation? They begin with a decision to take charge of your mind. Most people think circumstances shape their life. But James Allen flipped that idea upside down. He said, circumstances don't make the man. They reveal him to himself. That means if your life feels stuck, it's not because you're unlucky. It's because your inner script hasn't changed. You're still thinking the same thoughts, running the same beliefs, reacting to the same triggers. But here's the shift. When you take full responsibility for your thoughts, you unlock a new level of power. No more blaming. No more waiting. No more hoping someone else will fix it. You rise. You reset your mental GPS. You become intentional with what you allow to grow in your mind. You have to guard your thoughts like a gatekeeper guards a treasure, because your mind is a soil and every thought is a seed. Plant negativity and you grow frustration, anger, defeat. Plant faith, belief, and discipline, and you harvest progress, clarity, and power. The mind, James Allen wrote, is like a garden. You can cultivate it carefully or let it grow wild. Either way, something will grow. Weeds or fruit, resentment or results, excuses or excellence. You choose. It's not about thinking positive for 5 minutes. It's about committing to mastery every single day. Because transformation doesn't come through wishing. It comes through mental work. It comes from challenging your limiting beliefs. From replacing thoughts like, I'm not good enough with, I am growing stronger every day. From shifting your identity from a victim to a visionary. From asking not why is this happening to me, but what is this teaching me? That's where the shift begins. Because when you begin to think in alignment with who you're becoming, not who you've been, you start acting differently. You speak differently. You move with purpose. You stop tolerating mediocrity because your mind refuses to live in limitation anymore. You no longer follow your emotions. You lead them. You no longer wait for confidence. You build it through action. You no longer crave approval. You validate yourself through discipline. But don't expect a change to feel easy. Expect resistance. Expect fear. Expect discomfort. Your old beliefs will fight back. Your old habits will whisper, this is too hard. But that's when you lean in. That's when you grow. Growth doesn't come in your comfort zone. It comes when you step into the unknown and declare with your actions, I will no longer be a prisoner of my past. I will rise. I will rebuild. I will rewire my mind and reimagine my life. You see, the power of thought is not just about feeling good. It's about breaking chains. It's about becoming the kind of person who doesn't just dream, but executes. Who doesn't just wish, but works. Who doesn't just start, but finishes. James Allen wasn't preaching some fluffy philosophy. He was delivering truth in its rawest form. You're always creating your reality. With every thought, every word, every belief, you are shaping your future. If you think small, you live small. If you think fear, you live in fear. But if you think possibility, you move toward it. If you think strength, you summon it. If you think purpose, life begins to unfold in alignment with it. So what are you thinking right now? Is it building you or breaking you? Is it helping you rise or holding you back? Because you can't think defeat and expect victory. You can't dwell in doubt and walk in confidence. You can't marinate in fear and build a fearless life. You have to choose consciously, consistently, courageously to take command of your mind. And the moment you do, the world begins to shift. Not because the world changed, but because you did. You stopped reacting and started creating. You stopped fearing failure and started chasing growth. You stopped looking outside for power and discovered it was within you all along. So remember this truth. As a man thinketh his heart, so is he. Not what he wishes, not what he hopes, but what he truly believes. Change your thoughts, and you change your life. Not someday, not when it's easy, but right now, because now is all you have. And the future is simply the fruit of what you plant in your mind today. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, take a moment to like this within you. Subscribe to the Mind Shift and join a community of people dedicated to thinking higher. Forge is always stronger, and living with purpose. You become. Your journey is just beginning. You summon in kind. This is your shift. Destiny isn't written in the stars. It's carved day by the edge of your thoughts. This is not philosophy. It is law. A truth as old as time, buried beneath distraction and doubt. Look around. Every monument, every empire, every breakthrough that shattered limits began first as a thought in the silence of one mind. So, if you would shape your future, do not look outward. Look inward, for the sculptor of your destiny is you. James Allen once said, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This is no poetic exaggeration. It is a mirror. Your outer world reflects your inner allegiance. If your thoughts are fractured, so too will be your reality. If your thoughts are forged in steel, nothing can stop you. Do not underestimate the power of a single thought sustained, because it is thought that builds a mindset. And mindset is the master key. It unlocks doors others walk past, blind and unaware. When Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times, it was not luck that carried him. It was belief, welded into thought, hardened into unbreakable will. Mindset is a motivation. It's mental architecture. Either you design it, or you become a tenant in someone else's construction. Before Carnegie touched steel, before Lincoln reshaped a nation, before Disney sketched a mouse that would become a kingdom, they believed. They believed before evidence, before applause. They believed when no one else could see the vision. And that belief was not delusion. It was prophecy in motion, because belief is a self-fulfilling engine. The moment you choose to believe in your vision, reality begins to rearrange around it. Not all at once, but like tectonic plates shifting silently beneath the surface. Belief is not wishful thinking. It is a decision to plant your flag before the mountain has even moved, and a relentless discipline to climb regardless. Clarity is the compass of the mind. Without it, you wander. With it, you build. Do not confuse motion for progress. Millions move every day, frantic, exhausted, aimless. Few are directed. You must see your vision clearly, sharper than the noise, closer than the opinions of others. For it saw the automobile before roads were ready. He saw millions driving when horses still pulled the world. Vision is seeing what is not yet, but treating it as if it must be. Hold the picture. Refuse to let the world dilute it. You are the artist. You are the architect. You are the author. But thought alone is not enough. A dream without discipline is just a hallucination. Discipline is the bridge between the mental and the material. It is waking up when it's easier to sleep. It is pushing forward when no one's watching. It is enduring rejection, setbacks, and silence, and moving anyway. The Wright brothers didn't wait for perfect winds. They built wings anyway. Every step you take in alignment with thought is destiny being written, brick by brick, moment by moment. Do not wait for the world to give you permission. You were not born to ask. You were born to become. Gratitude is not passivity. It is power. When you are grateful, you cannot be broken, because you do not depend on conditions. You transcend them. Adaptability is evolution in real time. When the winds shift, you do not curse them. You adjust the sails. Every fall is feedback. Every failure, a furnace. Lincoln lost 8 elections before he won the one that mattered. He didn't see defeat, he saw refinement. The resilient are not lucky. They are relentless. They rise not because they're unbroken, but because they refuse to stay down. So here we are, you, your thoughts, and the raw, untouched future waiting to be sculpted. You do not need more time. You do not need more talent. You need a decision to take the power back, to no longer rent your mind out to fear, To no longer outsource your vision to doubt. Your destiny is not out there. It is not in the hands of circumstance. It is etched in thought, fueled by belief, shaped through action, and crowned by conviction. You are the blacksmith of your future, and every thought is the hammer. So strike, and strike again, until the shape of your destiny reflects the fire within you. Because thought is not just powerful, it is everything.